Online. Arcade. Practice versus special. Online. Match.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Takes a trip. Player two chases them down. Energizer brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Knockdown. Burnout activate. Gets the jump in. Sneaks in the throw. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting the punishment. Player two chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Doing some quick planning? Jumps up, hits them with a stop and block. Were they baiting them into that? Hits them with a 1-2-3. They exchange blows. The throw is tech. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. What's the next move? Looking for a chance. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive attack. Doesn't miss a beat. Smart play connects with the throw. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into make some escape. Player one got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Player one with the rhythm, owning that pace. Confirms the reservation for the cycle change. That's all includes the stage and coming and punching back. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Okay, here we go. Adds a bit of OD spice. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player one comes back from the brink. Can they keep this focus? Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Uses the gauge for a super art. Cycle Storm bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Throws them. Okay, here we go. Linkshin connects with the throw. What now? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? How did they read that throw? Player two all in with a rush. All the throw connects. Both drive rush. Nice fireball. What are they gonna do? Jump! Push that off! A real test of nerves here. Amazing! What'll be the plan here? Gets into perfect fireball. A fireball at that range? Player one survives that tense side stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. What's the play here? Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. What are these fighters thinking now? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws out a projectile. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much brings out the super art? How is this gonna work out for them? They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Gets back, hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still down to the wire. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big hit. Going in, experiencing burnout. Both players all out of drive gauge. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Tackled in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hit them with a 1-2-3. Player 2 can build off this lead. Hit them with a stop and pop. It can't squander this punish counter chance. Hammer them with a psycho blitz. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to be KO. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Throws him down. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. What are they thinking? Solid combo. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Anything could happen here. The jump-in is denied. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. They hit them with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. Burnout activated. Roses with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff.
Round 2.
Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Oh, brushes that off and keeps going. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Picks up the counter. This is looking to impress with this super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? All the throw connects. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Leg kick. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
That was a full hit with a cycle hit. Didn't anyone tell you? And obviously tenderized.
This might be a pivotal super art. Both fighters desperately want meter here. Dangerous range here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Chuck the fire fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Jump! Knew the throw was coming. A jump? Nothing stops this train. Pass him on the toe. Psycho Blitz wakes him up. Anti-air in the clutch. Oh, the throw connects. Dangerous range here. Ooh, the drive impact hit for a punish. Putting it all on the run. They gotta dig down. How did they read that throw? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Both of them back off. Are you kidding me? Player 2! What?
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. No more drive gauge. Adds on a bit, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Grabs him, knockdown. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Life lead opens up, and the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Oh, whiffs the throw. Checks him with the projectile. The jump in is denied. Hits him with a stop and block. Player 2 has an empty drive. It's a good spot to use the super. Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Doesn't miss a beat. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The throw whiffs. Checks with a medium kick. Uses the target compass to bend the meter, hoping for a good return.
Come on now, let me hear you say it!
Red pop! Noticeable life lead is a comeback still and whiffs. They're one flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw misses. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. If they can't... Oh! Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Medium kick hits. Life lead opens up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have it. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish card. Uses the gauge for a super art. Cycle Storm quick ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Medium kick hits. Solid combo. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 has the meter lead. The impact doesn't do anything. Jumps in. Big throws. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with a safe up with that target combo. Knockdown and their will to win is really being tested here. There's the wall CK. Oh. That was a clinic of how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Jump in finds the mark. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Checks them with the projectile. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 1 is maintaining. This is a huge chance to make it feel. One combo can end this round right now. They're both out of drive gauge. A super art, the Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high drop tap to close it. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get to place it. Immediate jumping. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Grabs and throws him away. Still scrapping for control of the stick. Hits him with a stopping pop. One mistake here is all that's needed to defend the meter. Hoping for a good return. Player 1 will need to play it conservative and connects with the throw. Going in? Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still not over. The throw whips. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Quick step forward. Dashes out the cage right there. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Rep-pop! Look uses the triple bench on the fireball. Ooh, I dare you.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Good anti-air. Lots of aggression from both sides. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 with the life lead. Opts for the throw. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. This is a huge chance to make a feel. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient it cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Anticipated that counter and blocked. Solid combo. Blocks the impact. Got their eye on the air. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Hits them with a stop and pop. Hit them with a 1-2-3. This is the grab. Burnout activates. Still slugging it out at this range. Oh boy. Level 2 super. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. The life lead opens up. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Gets it. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Oh, here we go. Player 2 is in a very good spot. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 2 can't use any traps to projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Now, find a new rival.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let's go! Ring the bell! Time for a beatdown!
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. The super armor does its job. Nice tech. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Down to the wire. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. Player 1 has the meter lead. Gets the parry, experiencing burnout. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That drive impact is blocked. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Raises with power wave. Brushes off the impact. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. A quick breather. Medium kick hit. Fires a power wave. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Ooh, hits them with a stopping bot. Drive gauge is looking bad. What do they do now? Uses the gauge for a super arm. Is this gonna kill? They're not dead. This fight's not over. In there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps. The throw misses. Handily escapes the throw. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Player 2 has them reach down to the wire. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. It's a normal hit, but they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Heading into the end game now. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps in. Gets the jump in. The jump in is denied. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 will hold your breath. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Good. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Knockdown and player charges forward. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Smart play with the throw. Oh, says no to the impact. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Both fighters planning something? This may be it. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. And look at the audacity on display with that bust the wolf. They're in the corner. This may change the match. Player 1 pumps the brakes on the impact. Denied. He's cool and wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump? Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Reads the jump in perfectly. Wow, sat and waiting for this opening.
Hit that with confidence.
All the throw connects. Player 2 with a lead. Will they go? Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, what a throw tech. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Connects with the throw.
Nothing stops this train.
Oh, here we go.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Excellent block. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? And whip. They're wide open.
Reserve the reservation for the Psycho Chamber. Matching all inclusive stage and punching bag.
Okay, here we go. Wow, sat and waited for this. Oh,
We just saw the heist of the century. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Opts for the throw. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. What's the play here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Impact's a no-go. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Where is their opening? KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Got their eye on the air. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Checks with a medium block. Going in. Big opportunity coming. Uses the target combo as a filler. Shoryuken. Hits them with a stop and pop. With super arc into play. Uses the gauge for a super arc.
Oh man, better look away because when Ed training in the chamber, they can get very ugly.
Good workout!
Make smart.
Drive rush to keep it going. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
What a finish!
Ken.
I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Brushes that off and keeps going. Decides to meet them in the air. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What are these fighters thinking now? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 1 chases them down. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks them with the projectile. Was looking for that jump attack. Jump. Hits them with a stop and pop. It's a good spot to use the super. Psycho Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. Can't tech the throw. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Looks to brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits the gauge to get some crispy damage with a Psycho Storm. Player 2 needs the low heavy. Blocks the low kick. But there's the impact. Not what a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits them with a stop and block. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 with the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Does a good job of pushing back. Heats it up with a combo into super. Bends the gauge to get some crispy damage with a Psycho Storm. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Experiencing burnout. Each hit is so important here. A quick reach on super art, a gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Projectile to try and change the situation. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Can they stop? Hits them with a stop and bop. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Jump. This is gonna be bad news. Staffers them with a Psycho Blitz. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely block. Oh my God, what a throw tech! Knocks them out of the air. What'll happen here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to and whiffs? They're wide open. Looking for a chance. Anti in there. Player 2 brings it home.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No go for the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The combo's there. Throws them down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Stings them with the Shikusen. Nails the anti-air. Can't tech the throw? Just goes for it, a KO. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Fight.
Hustles in. They were expecting that drive attack. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. at this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding onto that corner advantage. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both fighters. Both fight. Burnout activates. Life lead is there, but the drive impact doesn't work. Goes to the air. What'll happen here? Went for the chip kill. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Solid anti-air. All the throw connects. Hits them with a stopping block. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to... genius read with that throw escape. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 1, there's a burnout. Knocked them out of the air. Yo, rock superhero. First the reservation for the cycle chamber. That's an all-inclusive stage and a coming hand punching bag. Amazing. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. Knew the throw was coming. Player 2 has the super, connects with the throw. What's next? Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Not close enough for the throw. Stings them with a Shikusen. Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them. What's the play here? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch counter. Still slugging it out here. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? With the throw. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy. There's a wall slap. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the target combo with a bends the needle, hoping for a good return. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Dashes forward. Knockdown and... Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. The drive impact is denied. Not close enough for the throw. Pings them with the Shikusen. The throw whiffs. Shrug that off. Top burn out, but they may have a plan here. Make smart use of the game. Good, super. Strong critical. What's gonna happen? Will they? Doesn't set the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Super art to show up what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Throws them. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Both not corrects them. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. There's a burnout. Both. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Throw is denied. What a read. Amazing forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Excellent read. A real test of nerves here. Grabs them. Are you kidding me? Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nothing stops this train. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Impacts a no-go. Back throw for the side switch. Taking stock. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Okay, creating some space here. Jumps up, reads their mind and techs the throw. Heading into the end game now, and the throw ends the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Whiffs the throw. Can't tech the throw. That drive impact doesn't get through. Rushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Took him to the corner in a flash. Jumps. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Jumps in. Grabs and throws him. Ooh, what a smart throw. Drive impact misses. Player clutch anti-air. Oh, snipe. Amazing. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, burnout triggered. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Player two gets the counter hit and the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Going in, solid anti-air. Player two is in a pretty good... Nothing stops this train. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Anti-air in the clutch. Player two turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. This might be an impact squash. Player two, huge chance after that wall splat. Oh, they changed. Connects with the throw. What's next? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. The drive impact doesn't work. Wall splat into the guard break. Player one is in a very good... No! Stunned off the wall. Forward roll. Laying the pressure on things. It is over. Get that bank account ready because that...
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. The combo's there. Still slugging it out here. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Who's it gonna be? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws him. What's next? We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of there? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Player two has the meter lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Lets off the projectile to waste time. Misses the drive impact. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Can't tech the throw. All right, charges forward. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Going on the offensive, fires off a whirlwind. Player 2 chases them down. Sight delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Whips with that, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any experiencing burnout. Player 1 has to activate the star to get some help on the field. They decide to take a breather to regroup. A quick breather. Doing, that's not gonna hit. Whiffs the impact. Oh, the throw connects. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Fires off a whirlwind. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Drives impact, misses. Time to reassess the situation. This is a KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this point. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Who's going to break the silence first? Battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Very solid corner. Grabs him. Knockdown. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Reacts to the throw. Okay, creating some space here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Trying to read each other here? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Time's the only thing moving here. Healing up, rolls in. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Lays down a whirlwind. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireman. Fires off a whirlwind. Big throw. Going in, going on the offensive. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Were they baiting them into that? Are we gonna see a comeback? Off for the critical arm. Gets the critical arm. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. What's next? Can they drive this back? Misses. Jump! That taps him on the toe. Burns got amazing, never say die attitude got them the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Denied. Player 1 comes back from the brink. Can they keep this focus? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Fires off a whirlwind. Both of them were ready for a throw. Lays down a whirlwind. So, going on the offensive? Whirlwind shot. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Drives it back, misses. Punish counter on reaction. Rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Storm. Oh, here we go. Player 2 has the super activate the star to get some help on the field. The pace of the round is what were they thinking? Oh, huge test. They are not getting close to each other. Close range projectile. So, what's next? Whirlwind shot. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. The drive impact doesn't work. Throws them. 20 seconds to go. The end's in sight. Drive impact misses. Starts with whirlwind. Who will set the bait at this range? Only 10 seconds left. This may turn into a big chance. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? The round ends as time expires. Did we just witness some high-level scouting there? Player one must be very happy to get the win in that close contest.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. It's clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Knockdown. The super armor does its job. Player 2 adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw. Goes for the drive rush there. Well-timed corner switch. Throws him. What's next? Medium kick. Burnout activates. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 1 chases him, hits him with a stop and buy. Uses the target combo as a filler. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player experiencing burnout. Switches it up. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Drive usage is back on the table. Clutch anti-air. Attempts to break the scale. Punish counter sets the table. That combo finishes it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Loads up above. Gets a risky drive and back misses. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can build off this lead. Side hustle. They're in range. Corrects them. Close range projectile. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Player 1 is barely hanging on. There's a burnout. Connects with the throw. There's a drive impact. Hill switch. Oh, putting the cherry on top. First the reservation for the cycle chamber. That's an all-inclusive stage and a couple-hand punching bag. Player 1 is looking at a grip throws him. I can't believe it. Oh my God, this fight has got the perfect read. Ugh, take a throw is denied. What a read. Answers with a fireball. They are taking this to the absolute limit. Opens them right up. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. All the throw connects. Reads the jump in perfectly. Rushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Brushes off the impact. Both sides looking for an opening. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. From up above. Can't tech the throw. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Burnout is triggered. Goal sucks to pry them open. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Side hustle to start something. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Throws out a projectile. Feeling out the spacing. Side hustle. Drive gauge minus, hold your breath. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Experiencing burnout. A super arc. Closing moments of the match. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets a risky buff in. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump. Ooh. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Both burnouts. Expect the tempo of the match to change. What misses the grab? Stings them with the Shikusen. Throw connects and does big damage. drive usage is back on the table. The kick hits! Player 1 brings it.
Bison. Terry. Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Not having the crossover. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Are we gonna... There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Hit them with the Buster Wolf for some stylish damage. Raises with power.
The super doesn't hit.
Zanku Hadouken.
Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Closing moments of the match. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with a stopping body. Player 1 creates a good... There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Had the radar up and running. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big throws. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireman. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for it all, but burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Zanku Hadouken.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Gets him. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jumps. Goes for the rush.
It's a good spot to use the super. No cookout complete without a period's end.
Player 2, burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match perfect KO.
They were in full control there. That was a clinic on how...
comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Come on, get ready.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. There's a corner switch. Player 2 puts down to the wire. The combo's there. Throws him. What's next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Grabs him. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, creating some space here. They're not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. But, oh, burnout triggered. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What'll happen here? Blocks the impact. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Time to reassess the situation. Breaks the block with a throw. Gotta do better than that. And whiffs. They're wide open. Wrecks them. Jumps up. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh, burnout triggered. Burnout KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jump. Nice counter. Let loose the power wave. Player 1 needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. That feeling out phases and whiff. They're wide open. What now? Plenty of health. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Gotta do better than that. Player 1 is looking at a grip, knocked him out of the air. Impact squat. Amazing. Somehow Nick turns out. Good decision with that throw. A real test anti-air in the clutch. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with the NSFW. Crits him with the critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. An aggressive attack. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. The combo's there. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Nice cross-up. Caught in the cross-up. With the... Oh! Not much drive to work with at the moment. Takes the chance to hurt him. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? In there! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Backstep rolling attack? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Anti-air drops him. Grabs and throws him away. Looking for a chance. Fires a power wave. Hits him with a stop and block. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters planning something? Drives impact misses. Both of our combatants are Super Arts. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Looking to impress with this super.
Spins it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
The super connect. No way. No sign of running up from out of the corner. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it. It's full Benson on the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a knew the throw is coming. Solid anti-air. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Gets a big game on the wild hunt. Oh, he drops that off. He carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Anticipated that throw. Prophetic pop shoot. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Noticeable life lead is a D9 flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Nice counter. Fires a power wave. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips him up. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. All right. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. All right, what's coming up? Will this Super Art connect? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? The quarter digs in deep to get that drive. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened? Hits them with a stop and pop. Goes for the jump in. Brushes off the impact. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Looking for a chance. Backstep rolling attack. Knockdown and Player one will need to play it conservative until they're burnout triggered. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Impact, squat, KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. From above, nice counter. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Going on the offensive? Player one will look to apply pressure. Drives it back, misses. This is gonna hurt. Player one, it's gotta do better than that. Yo, you got a cheat sheet? Wrecks them. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. The drive impact doesn't work. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Shreds that off. The low. A jump it reads the jump in perfectly. This impact squash. What are they gonna do? Things are looking very bleak. Absolutely, what a finish! Player two is a force to be reckoned with.
Ryu, Honda, Chun-Li, Ken, Guile, Zangief, Akuma, Ed, Luke, Terry, Judy, Ryu, Ken, Guile, Blanca, DJ, Marisa, Luke.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. All right. Player 2 with the life lead. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Jump in finds the mark. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Next up, tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. Sticks the jump in. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Turns the drive gauge. Who's going to start things off? What a clutch sidekicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance.
Burnout activates. Traps him with a break.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Hits him with his free flow.
Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Jumps up, rising, uppercut. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Dashes up. Throws them forward and maintains to crush that off and keeps going. He's looking to impress with this super. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Looking for a hold. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw whips. Finds the time to squeeze in above. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Puts one in the pocket. Goes for the drive rush there. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? All right, what's coming up next? Oh, burnout on both sides? Blows them. What's next? The jump in catches them. Heading into the end game now. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sandblast! They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Burnout activates! Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checking their opponent. Good anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Fires off in overdrive. Takes a trip. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Knockdown. Brings out the super art. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. From low heavy to goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 can build off this lead. Going in, hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Jumps in. All in with the rush. A quick breather. Excellent block. Low heavy. Their spacing is so on point. Knockdown. Here comes the victim. Oh, what? Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Feeling a rip. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Smart play with the throw. Connects with the throw. Oh, man, this is a super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. It's time to train. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. The swagger step sends them flying. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Quick drive and back misses. What's next? Blocks that off. Player 2. Oh, putting the cherry on top. The Pale Rider's calling. Looking to put him 6 feet under with his falling. Yo, you good? A real drops him hard. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Are they trying to bait each other into making? Gotta do better than that. Break all in with the rush. They are done. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Anti-air in the clutch. Rising uppercut. Nice counter. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Puts one in the pocket. Player 1 is using their drive liberally. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes a trip. Spends the gauge on the... Will this super art connect? The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Life lead opens, experiencing burnout. Swagger Hermit Punch. Juicy damage. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. KO! Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Time for a drink. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Rising uppercut. Denies the drive rush to keep it going. Charges forward. Their spacing is... Ooh, hits them with a stop and pop. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Very difficult to use drive. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one has... burnout activates. Change of plans. Oh, boy. Both running empty on drive. They're going for the super art. Excellent read. Has the Vulcan Blast sealed the deal? What a finish! Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready?
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both sides looking for an opening. Gets a chance with that jump. What are they thinking here? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Blocks the jump in. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? They knew that throw was coming. Who's going to break the silence first? Halfway through the round now. Expect to see both fighters take it to the next level. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. What's the play here? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Gets the jump in. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Three-ball? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player two has a slight life. Barely block burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Going in, not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Misses the grab. So, what's next? The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Not much life left, but their drive is looking to impress with this super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super.